Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is, holy crap, what is it? Oh, it's Wednesday, June 20th. About 3:30 in the afternoon on a beautiful, beautiful day. It's bright, sunny. See a little bit of a fingernail moon. And it's about 91 degrees, so it's really nice. Quickly, again, when I was asked if I thought about maybe getting like a scooter for transportation. Yeah, the thing is, right now, as I have a lot of stuff. Um, the only thing I would actually consider would probably be um, maybe like a skateboard or a boosted board, but that's a lot. Right now, as it is, my pull bag that I have, and then my other little backpack and my big main backpack, I'd say I'd have about 100+ pounds worth of stuff. My big pull bag, I have paperwork, medication, clothing, my toiletries. In my little bag, I have a couple of clothing items. I have some food in there that I mainly like tuna fish, my condiments, and a loaf of bread. And in my main bag is where I have my laptop, my cables, my camera, uh, my external batteries, some more medication one medication that I have that I keep on hand, uh, all sorts of stuff. So you have to understand a bicycle, skateboard, scooter, it's not conducive to my lifestyle because it's too much weight. Before long, I'll end up having to push a shopping cart, and that's no joke. Um, and then where am I going to go? I'm trying to go forward, not regress. So no, those are great questions and great suggestions, but no, the only other thing that I would want to do is definitely get into a car, but that's the cost factor. So yeah, because public transportation is pretty expensive around here. So like I said, it's about $100 a month for a bus pass, and that only allows you on Metro. Um, I think Foothill Transit is $85 a month, and the Arts, I think that's like $20 a month, but that's only locally here in Pasadena. I mean, it's a good transportation system here in Pasadena, but it doesn't give you access to the other two municipalities. So yeah, no, but we'll see. Um, so I came back from DPSS today, Department of Public Social Services. Sorry if I'm squinting. It's really bright out here, and I'm kind of sensitive to light. Um, Man, they've been doing well the past year and a half. They've really upgraded their system and how you access their services once you get called, or you walk in and they call you in and stuff like that. It used to be sometimes hours to an entire day of waiting, but their system's gotten a lot better. But occasionally they drop the ball, and when they drop the ball, you end up having to pay for it. So I go in there this morning to check my mail. She's like, "No, what is it that you're waiting for?" I go, "Oh, I'm here, waiting to hear from Grow." And they're like, "Oh," and they're like, "Charlie, you don't even have a Grow worker." I go, "Yeah, I know. I keep asking about it. No one seems to do anything about it." She's like, "Well, hold on. Let me call someone. Let me call the supervisor." So she called the supervisor, went back down, sat down, and then a few minutes later she called me and said, "Okay, well, they're going to have a temp worker come out and talk to you." So I said, "Okay." So I was there for about another 15, 20 minutes, and they called me. Went to the back, and Well, actually, when she called my name, she called for Carmen Salinas. No one's standing up, and I'm thinking, well, there's another Salinas around here. Ironically, it's my daughter's name, Carmen Salinas, and she's coming out, looking around, saying her name again. And I go, excuse me, do you mean Charlie Salinas? No, Carmen Salinas. I go, yeah, well, Carmen Salinas is my daughter. She's a minor, and I'm Charlie Salinas, and I'm here for the grow. She goes, yeah, grow. I go, yeah, that's... You guys keep doing this. They still have Carmen with me, listed as with me, and still as me married to Holly. Oh, so we go in the back office, and she's talking to me. She's like, well, I don't know why, they have Carmen. I go, I don't either, but these things need to be rectified because it just seems that these little things impede my case. So she goes, okay, so your case has many problems here. I go, what are my problems? I go, I'm wanting to work. She says, well, when you were on Grove, you were on medical status that you couldn't work. And I said, yes, that's correct. It was both mental and medical. And that's when I couldn't think straight. This was before I was on my meds and everything and psychiatric help and treatment. She's like, I don't know. Can you work? I go, yes, I can work, because I specifically said when I came back and registered for GR that I wanted to be taken off the medical and the mental status and put on Grow so I can go work physically. And I started rolling my eyes and just shaking my head, and I go, you don't understand. I don't want to be on food stamps and general relief. I cannot make it in this world on $400 a month. I need to be making more. Plus, how am I supposed to get unhomeless if you're only feeding me $400 a month? No one can get off this system. And she's like, okay, let me call supervisor. Let me call supervisor. So she called the supervisor. So I could hear the supervisor ask him if yes, I can work, and yes, I do want to work. So, somewhat straightened things out, I guess. She said, would you like to wait outside and we could have this, or you can come back at another time? I go, well, how long is it going to be waiting for? Oh, right now, since the caseload is so heavy, it could be up till the rest of the day. I go, oh, no. I go, I'll just come back later. She goes, okay, well, we'll send you another letter to make for the appointment for you to keep for the grow work. And I'm like, okay, how long is that going to take? Oh, about another 2 to 3 weeks. See, and I know folks are trying, you're telling me, well, just go get a job. But the thing is, I need grow right now more than going to look for a job, because I need their assistance. I cannot go look for an employer and do that little white lie of not telling them that I'm homeless and then risk finding out that I'm homeless and get fired and start all over. That's why I need to pursue this work thing with them. As frustrating and as backward as it seems, I need them. I need them more than anything. I can't be walking on eggshells every time I go to work and thinking, oh, fuck, I wonder if they're gonna know that I'm home. Or when I pick up my paycheck, it's like, oh shit, is there gonna be a notice of termination? That's too nerve-wracking and stressing. I don't like that. I was living like that every day when I was working for the restaurant, and it's exhausting. It's a lot of mentality. It's a lot of mental worries. And I don't like that, and I don't like living like that. So I know, but I need them more than ever now. So I have to keep jumping through these damn hoops of theirs, like a show pony. So then I guess I must have had my phone muted on or something. And then I looked, I had a voice message, and it said to call Mr. Wu, the guy that's, I think he's like the head psychiatrist or something like that. So he called me, he says, oh, I want to talk to you about your case. You can give me a call. So I called him back, and he hasn't returned my call, so I don't know. It's just, it's one thing after another. This gets very depressing, you know. It's just, it's exhausting. It's just bruising my soul is what it's doing. But on the lighter side, I did get a phone call from one of my caseworkers regarding housing, so I have an appointment tomorrow afternoon to go talk to him because he said he wanted to talk to me, and he says that he has a housing perspective. So I'm going to go tomorrow. Yay! Yay, there's at least like the moon up there, just a sliver of light, just a sliver of light. So that's good. I mean, after doing all this and seem to not get anywhere, or just maybe, I don't know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Well, this is the other step going forward, so. It's just tough. And I think I'm also feeling a little blue because with this whole immigration stuff and separation with children, I just watched as they were, the president was signing a bill to not separate families. You know, the funny thing is that everybody's blaming Trump, you know, separating the families and everything, but I remember correctly, I think this was back in 1979 with Bill Clinton that he signed that order. So, but it was never put to that extreme up until this administration. I mean, we've only really seen it enforced in this administration, I believe. I mean, let me rephrase that. This heavy in this administration. It has been enforced in the past, and but not to this extreme. Certainly not to this extreme, and this is insane too. And then I keep seeing ICE raiding more businesses and more apartment complexes looking for undocumented workers. And I was thinking about this all day yesterday too. I just couldn't stop thinking of it. And I was talking to my friend about this. I go, this whole thing with ICE going and getting undocumented people, I understand, but maybe I was reading too much into it and too much in between the lines, but here's how I see it. So you have undocumented workers, mainly, let's face it, Mexicans, Hispanics, Latinos, people of that ethnicity. Now, they work hard. They really work hard. Shoot, you should see what they're doing over here. Yes, they're undocumented, but they work hard. They have cell phones. They have cars and or car notes. They pay bills. They have rent. They pay taxes. They pay insurance on where they work, you know, for health insurance. Okay? And quite a bit of them, a great percentage, own property, homes or whatever, or small businesses, or even cars or whatever. Now, and they're taking those people because they're undocumented and taking them away. All right. And this is what I was thinking about the other day, all day yesterday, in fact. What if all of a sudden they turn around and say, hey, you know what? We're so stupid. We're actually going after the wrong people. Look, these undocumented workers, they're contributing. They're helping the economy. They're buying, they're paying rent and bills and paying taxes and all this, and you know, buying all sorts of stuff. They're they're undocumented, but they're productive, just like regular people in society. But wait, what's that over there? Oh, those are homeless people. What are they doing? Oh, they're not doing anything. In fact, they're kind of a chip on society's shoulder. They're taking, and you know, they're generating more costs. They're taking money, clothing, food, and they're not really giving anything back. And a lot of them are generating medical bills that now we're stuck to pay. Oh, what should we do? Let's go after them. Let's take them up. Let's round them up. Put them in the detention camps and everything else. See, that's plausible. It's more plausible than what's going on right now. It's happened a few times and in a few test runs in a few cities back east where they had like these little FEMA camps for homeless. Not fully implemented like you see in fake news and stuff like that. And I mean, shoot, this Walmart in Texas is the first Walmart that we've actually seen used for a detention center. Considering all the hype for the past 2-3 years about Walmart's closing down and being turned into FEMA camps, concentration and detention centers, and all this nonsense. This is the first one that's being implemented like that openly. So maybe there was an agenda with all these Walmarts and stuff like that, and since a lot of them actually do store military vehicles, I mean that is a fact, yes. But anyway, that's just food for thought. If they can do it to productive undocumented workers, what if they do all of a sudden turn around and say, let's go after the homeless? They're not doing anything. They're not productive. In fact, they're littering our streets. Or as the mayor of San Francisco would say, God, what's going to become of our economy? They're making our city look so awful. Our tourism is going to drop. Well, wait a minute. Shouldn't you be worried about them? Get them off the streets. Don't jail them. Don't make it a crime. These were once citizens of San Francisco too, and now you're just kicking them aside? And then yesterday too, oh man, it was just not a good day. I saw a video for about 3 or 4 days ago. Oh, in the city of Venice, California, not too far from here. There was a proposal for an emergency shelter, again, just like Little Tokyo last month. And the citizens, the community's like, oh no, you can't have that. Oh no, look, we don't have a problem here. Here's more money, yeah. House the homeless, but not here. No, this is Venice Beach and Marina Del Rey's down over there, and up the ways, up the bike path in Santa Monica. No. Not here. No. Take it somewhere else. But no, property's gonna be down, and these people are just gonna be littering more, and they're gonna bring property, and it's always property value. Never mind human decency or compassion. It's property value. The old mighty dollar is nothing but a sharp saber. You live by the sword, you shall die by the sword. And if that's what you covet, you're going to die like an Ebenezer Scrooge would have died. And he turned around. So this is just... I shouldn't be carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders, but this affects me. This affects me a lot. When I start seeing this and hearing this, the cries of these little children, you know, calling for their mother and father, and one little 6-year-old girl, I could hear her in Spanish. She's asking for her aunt and everything. And then when they went to ask the aunt about her, she says, I can't do anything about her right now because, and this is sad, this is heartbreaking. She said, my daughter and I are trying to get asylum, so I have to think about my daughter and myself. Wow. I had to forego her little niece. See, what people don't really realize how bad things are in Mexico, the drug cartels are really, really bad. Where it used to be only like the wars in like maybe in the smaller villages, deeper in Mexico, in the jungle area, now it's coming out to the streets. I mean, even TJ and, you know, it's getting bad. They're actually killing people. They're assassinating people, and people, innocent people are dying every day. I mean, it's, you know what? You couldn't pay me to go back to TJ to visit that. The tourism? No, sir. It's really bad. And these people, they're afraid. In Denver, Colorado, in jail, there have been a couple of guys that were begging to stay in jail instead of being sent back to Mexico because of the drug cartel. It's so dangerous. It's so bad. What does that say? I mean, my goodness. He'd rather stay jail for the rest of his life here in the United States than to go back to his own country. That speaks volumes, yes? It's been a bad day, but with a good note. So I'll find out what happens tomorrow, and I shall let you fine people know. So in the meantime, please keep those comments coming in. Jan, I'm really sorry about the other video. I tried, but it's kind of hard to fight YouTube. So, you know, and trust me, I was disappointed too. I did a lot of work for you guys as well. I really, really wanted to share so much with you folks. But Friday night is the Dancing on the Stars. So I don't think there should be a problem with copyright music because all that music's going to be played by band and everything. So it won't be original tracks or anything, you know, from original artists. So it'll just be whatever music, but by a live band. So no copyright infringement there. I hope. I don't know. They're always changing their game up. Just hard to keep up with it. So I just wanted to keep you folks informed of what's happened and what's been happening and what's going to happen. So, and also, yes, I know I'm still waiting to get the green light on this other special project. It's much bigger than me. I'm just, like I said, I'm just glad and honored to be a small part of it. And I cannot say anything until I get the word. So, and when I do, I will let you folks know. So in the meantime, you folks, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Oh, be kind to each other even more so nowadays. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Pull down your pants and slide on the ice because you never know. You might be mistaken for an undocumented or illegal alien, and you never know. You never know. I'd freak out if I was actually picked up. What's your name? You from here? Yeah. You got an ID? Yeah. You got a passport? Why not? I can't have a passport. Child support. Can't have a passport. You got any other ID, military? 4F. Alright, turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Oh, I would be so mortified. I would be so mortified. Oh, I can almost see the anger just coming back in pools. You never know. Take that for granted. So anyway, my friends, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification button. Tell your friends and family about me. Help us go viral. See if we can't make some changes going on. I'm so exhausted from walking around all day, actually. I got bored. He kind of took it out of me. So you ever spend a lot of time in the sun and then you just come back and you're just like really, really exhausted? Sucked out some energy out of me. So okay, so I am going to go in and upload this for you, and keep those comments and suggestions coming in, my friends. And feel free to ask me anything, or if you don't want to post a comment or question, or email me. If you email me, then I'll know not to mention your name or whatever. And I try not to. I just say, you know, one of your comments and stuff like that. So yeah, if you email me a comment or a question, it's no big deal. It's all right. That's why all that stuff is down in the description box below. All right, friends. I love you all. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow, and I will let you know tomorrow afternoon what transpired with that meeting for housing. Let's hope. Let's hope, please. And some prayers from you would be awesome. I don't care what your religion is, just a little bit of prayer and faith, that you'd be surprised how much kinetic energy would just shoot across the universe and land towards me. Yeah, I believe that. Positivity and good energy can move mountains. All right, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Bye.